up, party people? That's something one of my dear friends Brian used to say. Editing Emily. Hi, hello here. I would just like to add, please try and ignore the background noise that is there of the laundry. The washer is directly beneath my room, and currently I have no other options when I make videos at times than to sometimes have to hear that. So please try to just let it be the wonderful lull of the dryer machine and try to pretend it's not there. Much love. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, I'm Emily, otherwise known as Shamanism, otherwise known as probably other things in other places. Just don't call me late for dinner. Welcome. So I thought I would share a little story time, which is not very funny, but it is in fact for me a little bit sad. I don't even know how to put this gently or appropriately. So I wanted to tell you guys a story today, which kind of has to do with content creation and the process. And the reason I wanted to tell it was because it plays in with my recovering procrastination, which many of you will know that I am a recovering procrastinator. So what this has to do with is content creation. Now, yours truly, I have this thing where oftentimes when I have a new idea, I think, and I don't think this is really uncommon, not specific to me, but I have this thing where I think, well, that's not good enough of an idea, yada, yada. And I immediately, like before the thought really even has a chance to marinate, I throw it out with the bathwater. So the reason I'm telling this is just because I had an idea for something that I wanted to do on the channel. And essentially what this idea is to, and what I would love actually is if you guys let me know if you're interested in the comments. Because it's something that I really want to do, but there's kind of no point in me doing it if nobody wants to like listen. So anyway, but that's only half the story. So part numero uno is that my idea was essentially, and this has been in my head for some time now, but something that I've wanted to do on the channel. For what reason, I'm not really sure. One reason for me personally was that this way I get to read a book, but the other thought of that was that then people could also tune in and listen to whatever I was reading. That way it's benefiting them and me. And I was just planning on kind of reading what I personally am reading. So whether that's a science book or a spirituality book or whatever. And so I did a little research, and it turns out it's a situation where essentially, unless I write the stories or it's my book, then obviously you have to go through all sort of the copyright issues. So the reason I bring this up on my channel is because as a neurodivergent creative, that's the kind of thing that can be a roadblock for me, because then I thought, well, shoot. And I was going to not even make a video because I was like, honestly, so bummed out that this was going to be kind of quite difficult. At least I think it's going to be quite difficult. Now, having said that, I'm still honestly really love the idea of doing that here. So there's only two solutions in my book so far that I've understood. Solution number one is I have to figure out all of what the necessary, I maybe have to start getting in touch with the authors of the books that I read. If I want to do that on here, ? So that's possibility number one. And then the only other solution that I could think of so far anyway, was for me to write stories for here or something like that and read those here. So let me know if you guys are interested in either of those things, and either obviously at that point I will have to assess, like, if you guys have all decided that you would rather hear me read other people's books, kind of what I want to do anyway, then I'll have to cross that bridge and decide if I'm going to get in touch with all these authors or what you have to do to go about that, because I would really love that. I figured that way I'm learning, y'all are learning. I don't know, it just seemed like a fun thing. Also, I thought, because what you guys might not know about me, I'm somebody who likes to sometimes listen to books on tape, books on tape. Now I'm dating myself because books on tape is so not, if the tapes don't even exist anymore. Anyway, when I was a kid, they were still a thing where you could have a cassette player rather than a Walkman. And I'm dating myself further here. Anyway. The point is, I guess I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But I guess I just wanted to say here that if you're a fellow creative or neurodivergent or whatever, and that this interrupt in your process, like this can be a point where you and your creative flow can go, well, crap, and just let that stop you. And the reason I wanted to make the video is because I wanted to say, please don't let that stop you. Because the creative process is so much fun. And I've recently realized that one of the things that kept me procrastinating was I would sort of just give up too soon. So I would like have a really great idea, and perhaps my way of coming up with executing that idea wasn't exactly gonna work. So instead of trying to find another solution, and I don't know why, I would just give up. And there are probably countless ideas in my life that I haven't followed through with because of that exact system. So I just wanted to talk about that and bring that here for a tiny little bit of what I thought was kind of funny, because to me, I was like, what a great idea. And then immediately my emotions were like, meow, because I was like, oh, that's going to be a whole lot of loopholes. And I know that someone out there that isn't just me can relate to that exact feeling. So I just wanted to say to whoever you might be that you are not alone. Sister, king, queen, brother, father, mother, whatever you want, cousin, I don't know. Why do I finger gun so often? No one knows. Anyway, that's my little share. I'm not trying to delete, erase. I'm working on my language, guys. I would like to connect with you guys more in these talking head type videos because I love that y'all are here. And ultimately, one of the main reasons that I started the channel was because I wanted to grow a community of like-minded folks. It was not just to like be here online, because quite frankly speaking, I do not have any interest in becoming famous or popular. Like, I'm on YouTube because I want to share the things that I'm passionate about. Which actually reminds me of another future topic that we will totally be covering, which is special interests. Yes, baby, that is coming soon to a theater near you. So before we leave here, reminder, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe if you like what you see here or saw here or have heard, listened to, fell asleep to here. Don't forget to ding the little notification bell, otherwise you won't know when I have new uploads, which by the way is daily. And that's everything I have for you guys. Have a beautiful week. Namaste, much love, and be good to yourselves. Bye. I don't want to use the word attached, but I